The Nine of Swords echo. What's up, Tarot Tribe? Tonight's story is different. I've never shared this before, and honestly, I've been scared to. But you're here for the real stuff, not watered-down mystical fairy tales, right? This happened 3 years ago, during what I call the midnight readings. Those sessions I do between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m. when the veil feels thinner. You know what I'm talking about. I got a request from someone named Morgan. No video, just chat. They wanted a reading about recurring nightmares they couldn't shake. Not my usual type of question, but something pulled me to accept it. As I shuffled, the temperature in my apartment dropped so fast I could see my breath. In October, in Arizona, my hands felt heavy, like the cards were suddenly made of stone. The Nine of Swords appeared in every position I laid down. Every single position. For anyone who doesn't know, the Nine of Swords is the nightmare card: anxiety, fear, things that haunt you at 3 a.m. Getting it once means something's wrong. Getting it repeatedly? That's impossible odds. I messaged Morgan, "Is this some kind of joke?" Their response chilled me more than the room. "You see it too?" "They're everywhere now." I asked what they meant. They sent a photo of their apartment wall. Taped all over were dozens of Nine of Swords cards. Different decks, different styles, but all the same card. They explained they'd done readings with 5 different readers in the past month. Each time, their deck had somehow been contaminated with multiple Nine of Swords. No matter how many times they counted the cards before and after, I felt something watching through my screen. I'm not being dramatic, the shadows in my room were moving against the light. I told Morgan I needed to cleanse my deck and would continue tomorrow. But before I could end the chat, they sent one final message. "Do you hear them whispering to you yet?" They started with the cards, but now they're in every room of my house. I immediately shut everything down, cleansed my space, my deck, myself. I tried contacting Morgan the next day, but their account was gone, completely vanished. Here's the part that makes the hairs on my neck stand up to this day. For weeks afterward, I'd find the Nine of Swords in random places. In my wallet, tucked in a book I was reading, under my pillow. INEVER took cards out of my deck. The final straw came when I was visiting my mom 2 states away. I helped her clean out an old photo album, and there it was, a Nine of Swords card tucked between family photos from before I was even born. That's when I burned the deck. All of it. The occurrences stopped after that, but sometimes when I'm half asleep, I still hear faint whispering, just at the edge of comprehension. I've never accepted midnight readings since. So here's my warning: respect the cards. They're doorways sometimes, not just pieces of paper with pretty pictures. And some doors, once opened, are hard to close. If you've ever experienced something unexplainable with your deck, leave a comment. But please, be careful what you share. Some experiences call to similar ones. Subscribe if you want more stories from the darker side of tarot. Just remember, not everything in the mystical world is love and light. Sleep well tonight.